Welcome to group break number 585. We have the final half of the inner of SP Authentic, or sorry, the final 6 boxes. Or of the master that was really weak that you saw. I added 2 boxes of clear cut and a box of ultimate to that just to keep it at like the similar kind of value. So should be pretty fun. Here are your teams. Again, this was essentially a $1 start, pick your team, but there's some people that snuck in their teams beforehand. So good luck. Here we go. Let's start off with the spa, and we'll maybe do like 3 spa, clear cut, 3 spa, clear cut. Let's have some fun. Again, thanks everyone for tuning into the breaks and catching it. Even if you're not in the break, for having fun. After this, we do have a potential for a clear cut draft. Hopefully we can fill that today. So, there we go. Yeah. Let's get something. I mean, let's just get something sick, man. That's all I care about. I just want something good because this case has been so quiet. It has been so quiet that, like, sorry, I need to adjust this light a little bit just because the reflections are weird. It's been so quiet to the point where, like, we're just really due for something. Like, if the Mukama Dueling patch was a Celebrini patch auto, I would have understood it. But it wasn't, so. Hey, Tristan. All right. Lane, please, I will try. Oh, we're starting off with an autograph on the top spot. Chirography of Sam Reinhart for the Panthers. Yeah, I really wanted to know what was inside these 6 too. So that's kind of why I just wanted to run it and get it done with. Because like even if it's taking a bit of a little hit, but hey, nice Reinhardt auto to start us off. That's a good start. Good start. Vancouver boy. Love to see that. Panarin and Laugh on that. Coronado for the Flames on the red. Future Watch autograph, the wrong Hab. Oliver Kapanen. Sorry, I need to move this over. Nice, you got those OHL cards signed. That's awesome. There we go. Well, both the autos were on the top this time. I forgot this case was kind of weird, but hey, Kapanen's not bad. It's not Hudson, but Draisaitl for the Oilers, Lilleberg for the Bolts. Ogren on the level 3 Spectrum Effects for the Wild. Yeah, like that Sam Reinhart auto would probably be our 4th, 5th best hit from the case type of thing. Or from the whole master. Ogren for the Wild, Delling for the Sabres. So, like, just so you know what we're up against. Jack Hughes, Nick Suzuki, and Mitchkov on the limited red. Be a sign of things to come, Mitchie. Is that another holofoils? I think that's another holofoils, which is our 3rd one of this master. Lane Hudson on the freshman focus. And holofoils of Brian Leach for the Rangers. Those are so sick, man. Really cool cards. Really, really cool cards. Love to see it. And let me get the... They're hidden behind the 180s. They're hidden behind the 180s. Man, this has been a, like, case hit wise, it's been a good case, but passed on the red. It's just been a weird one, you know? One of those cases where it's just like, okay, the card, like, the autographs aren't in the right spot. The quality of the cards has been, like, in terms of hits, has been eh. But, like, this box would already be our, I guess, 2nd best box of the entire master case. Because the Will Smith one would be the better one, and then maybe you can argue the Lekaramaki, I guess. Probably the Lekaramaki, so 3rd best box. Clear cut's risky. It's 1 card, but it's an on-card autograph guaranteed, so. Kuznetsov for the Wild, Larkin for the Red Wings on the red, Kuznetsov for the Flames. Kopitar, Kempe, McTavish on the pageantry, Marchand on the red. Ostapchuk for the Senators, Montembeau for the Habs, and Bolduc for the Blues. Dude, where's Makar? for the Avs, Tage, and Montembeau. By the way, some of the pageantries are just meh on the side. Romanov for the Sharks, Barkov for the Panthers, Malatesta for the Blue Jackets. Yeah, the only thing this inner had was like the what's his face, Colangelo acetate, which is a card, but not like a notable one. So yeah, let's see what comes out of this. Again, like, you all got pretty good deals on this, so. We'll have some fun at the very least. Yeah, you paid full twice. I hope we get something. I mean, to be fair, the Sharks in the first half, like, if you had that over a full master, you'd probably be pretty happy. Because you got the patch auto. Is it the best? No. But the Will Smith, honestly, like, pretty sick card. Tough pull. Yeah, top shot. Yeah, it was honestly, you did very, very good for like some of the breaks that the Sharks have had, which, like, we've had breaks where the Sharks have gotten like 5-6 cards. So we've pulled Lekharmaki's horizontal and his vertical. His vertical is a redemption, his horizontal isn't. It's kind of weird, but hey. Spectrum of Jack Eichel, Brad Nadeau, and Chibrikov. Suzuki for the Habs, Nico Hischier for the Devils, Ersson for the Flyers. Lane Hudson on the freshman focus again for the Habs, Suzuki, and Villalta also for the Habs. Ooh, for the Jets. See, the autographs are back to the normal side. Dylan Sandberg on the inscribed Sign of the Times black with the peg. Sandberg loves the peg. 84 of 99. Cool card. Not the highest end card, but cool. Inscribed autos we take. McCartes and Trevor Moore, and they went pretty cheap too. So this is gonna be Devin Cooley, isn't it? No, maybe. Yeah, Devin Cooley for the Flames. This is for the Flames, not the Sharks, on the Future Watch autograph. Again, Flames. Devin Cooley on the horizontal. Makar Blue and Stezka on the base. See, the autographs on this side are back to normal, and we got a good hit. I don't know, we just have a weird box, or a weird master, but hopefully, the last time we got 3 holo foils, we ended up with 3, like, black autographs, so hopefully we get a couple more. And one of them was Cale Makar. Nice, Tristan. Yeah, I saw you mention that. That's pretty sick. Cormier on the level 2 for Vegas. Future Watch. Kovalenko, Protoss. Should be a pretty quick green for the Panthers of Barkov, Verhaeghe. Josh Norris for the Senators. Crosby for the Penguins. Barkov, Verhaeghe. Zibby for the Rangers. And Jack Thompson for the Sharks. Ooh, bonus Sign of the Times. Dakota Joshua for the Canucks. Now, can anyone tell me why this is weird? If you were in the last break, or the full case, we got that in the other inner case. Yeah, I think he's gonna do well in Toronto. Zach Dean for the Blues and Perfetti for the Jets. Bjorkstrand for the Kraken, Lilleberg for the Bolts, and Ivan for the Avs. But yeah, we got that exact autograph in the other inner, so it's just one of those weird cases. It is a weird case here. Let's do this one, then we'll rip through some clear cut. Nice little change of pace there. But hey, if you have the Canucks, you're happy. Yeah, the Canucks in the last break got the like Lekharmaki Future Watch autograph, a Danton Heinen curated signatures, and then the Dakota Joshua. It was strange. Let's go this side again. I don't know. This case has been so random, I don't know whether or not to like look for the autographs, because who knows. It's typically not these two though. We'll go like this. We'll do 5 like that, and we'll see. We'll really just mix them up and see what kind of stuff it throws at us. Green of Othman to 199 for the Rangers. Kachuk, Bennett, and Pasta, and a Poland. Pasta Poland, almost Pasta Polo. Scanlon for the Rangers. Jack Hughes for the Devils. Crosby for the Penguins. Kaprizov for the Wild. John Carlson for the Capitals. Scott Morrow for the Hurricanes on the red. What do we got here? Something different. Jalen Chatfield for the Hurricanes on the curated signatures. Man, lots of former Canucks in this. Lots of former Canucks in this. Chatfield. We got a Brindley and a Kopitar. And we have a Bjorkstrand, a Panarin, and an Ivan. And then, oh yeah, this is the Othman. Right, I didn't sleeve it up. I was very confused for a second there. There we go. Make sure I didn't miss anything else there. I think we're all good. Yep. Here we go. I don't know where the autograph's going to be. I'm assuming they'll be in these 2 packs, but who knows. No, they've typically been in the same spot for SP Authentic, so this year at least. Well, I see one, I think. Green collabs of Hughes and Hronik. Logan Cooley for Utah. Devon Tace for the Avs. Jackson Blake for the Hurricanes. Brady Kachuk for the Senators. Ponomarev for the Penguins on that guy. Sign of the Times for the Kraken. Brandon Tanev. Richard, I hope we pull one, man. I want to see one of the big 3. Give me one of the big 3. Del Belbaluz and Brock Nelson. We should have a Future Watch autograph. It is here. Chibrikov for the Jets. Winnipeg. Went pretty cheap. Oh, this is number 2. Bad this isn't vertical because it's 6 of 599. Hughes Hronik and a Mayu limited red. With a Isaiah George to 199. Mikhail McLean for the Islanders and Hellbuck for the Jets. All right. Let's do some clear cut here. Feel like changing up the pace a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, Winnipeg's cooking. Telling you, they're not the worst team in the break at all. They're priced like that, but they actually hit okay. So, all right, here we go. That's actually pretty good for the Carolina Hurricanes. Andrei Svechnikov, outburst to 25. That is pretty good. That is pretty good for the Hurricanes. Yeah, Dallas has been weirdly quiet. And if you are shut out, you still will get something. Try and make sure you get a pack or something headed your way. It's 4 of 25, I believe. Yeah, 4 of 25. Yeah, it's been really, really quiet for them. And it's not like they were super loud in the other breaks, so... Here we go, second clear cut. Man. Brian Hallinan. I've opened up 3 boxes of clear cut. I've pulled 2 Brian Hallinan base autographs. Look, it's even right here. Here's the one we pulled this morning. Open up 3 boxes and we've got 2 of them. Well, averaging it out, we'll take it. No, I said it happened for the hit draft. So good news, it's not in the hit draft. Ripper, we will have, there's a clear-cut hit draft on the side. How it'll work is it's essentially hit draft, and then we've added some extra bonuses, so it's a reverse snake draft. So 1 through 15, and then 15 through 1. So it'll be the 15 boxes of clear cut will get opened, and then you can draft from those, or there'll be extra stuff along the way that you can pick instead if you really don't like the card. Like, again, say we hit a Brian Hallinan in that. Say we hit a Brian Hallinan in that break, and you didn't want Brian Hallinan and you wanted the pack of like Series 2 Hobby instead. You could do that. But, all right. Cascadia, you missed the blues. You missed them. They were available, but then they got scooped. Yep. I forgot to tag you last night. I'll try and tag. If you want blues in all future breaks, I'll try and remember to tag you for pick your teams. But also, yeah, if people want to get tagged for when pick your teams get posted, let me know, because I can easily tag for future breaks too. I'll try to, at least, because my memory isn't always the best, but, you know. Miller for the Canucks, Lemieux on the thing, Linus for the Kings. What we got here? Ooh, mark a distinction for the Minnesota Wild. Marc-Andre Fleury to 25. There we go. There we go. Catch up, man. That's a beautiful card. Hang on, let me get him a little bit more centered in there. There we go. Look at that guy. That is a nice one. All right. Nadeau for the Hurricanes. Novak for the Predators. Future watch time. Sam Helenius for the Kings. Hey, the Kings normally, I said the Kings normally hit, so. Oop, I need to get some sleeves here. 1 second. Sam Helenius for the Kings. Get some sleeves. I think I probably would have been okay for the rest of the break, but hey. Shifley Connor, Brindley for the Blue Jackets. Gage Gonsalves, Mission Boy on the level 1. Jackson Blake and Mitch Marner. Stay. Base cards aren't staying. DeBrincat, Austin Matthews, and Brennan Hoffman. Yeah. So far, nothing for the big 3 though. The Sharks. Yeah, the Sharks. The Flyers. Oh no, Montreal's at least got an autograph. So at least you got something. And Kapanen's not the worst. He's like a mid-tier guy, so there's that. Jarvis Aho, Cider on the red, Blomqvist. Husnudinov, Draisaitl, and Yossi. Draisaitl has a print line on it. Draisaitl, Leo Carlson, Patrick Koch, I think it's Coke. Gavin Brindley on the green for the Blue Jackets hit. Lots of green. DeBrincat and Boldy for the Wild. DeBrincat for the Red Wings, obviously. McCamadulin to 399. Gonsalves and Jack Quinn. All right. Well, we've at least gotten some better stuff from that case, man. That case was so quiet. All right. Next box. Yeah, this has been a weird one. This has been a weird one. Hey, Galley, Paul, Fippo, absolute zero. Again, we'll do the clear-cut draft after this. There will still be spots for that. Just some extra insurance for the break, you know. All right. Caulfield, Suzuki for the Habs. Wendell Clark for the Leafs. Logan Morrison for Seattle. McCamadulin for the Sharks. Nelson. Swayman. Oh, hey, there's a Dallas card at least. Henson Robertson. McDavid for the Oilers. And Cormier for Vegas. Base. McDavid for the Oilers. Brad Marchand. And Bedard on the limited red. Akil Thomas for the Kings, Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks, and Delbel Blues for Columbus on the limited red. Everest, I can try to remember. All right. Let's see if we can find some stuff. There we go. The stack is getting tall. Oh. I mean, hey, Detroit, you're probably happy with your Alex Lyon autograph. But like, man. I like, again, anyone that would like saw the first 10 boxes, I did not. I have been pretty busy, but if you saw the first 10 boxes, Point, Kucherov, Peltier. Okay, this could be a good sign. For the Minnesota Wild inscribed Future Watch autograph of Jesper Wallstedt. All right. Minnesota, what a break. What a break. I realize this fetch should be in the middle, but... And they went cheap. Slaggert. This is better. Hallinan, Nylander, and Korchinski. That's a little bit better for like quality from the case that, you know, you expect. Larkin, Hallinan, and Zach Dean. Brindley Future Icon for Columbus. That's actually a nice one. Doan and Ovechkin. Because Brindley does not actually have a ton of... He doesn't have autographs in this, so... Break isn't done yet. Yeah, we still got one more box of SP Authentic and one more 23-24 Ultimate box. So, never know. Maybe we'll get a shield today. Maybe today's the day. Maybe. I wish. One day will be the day. One day we will hit the shield. One day. By the way, we'll be live for our Friday night breaks this Friday, obviously. Gonna try and do a bigger mixer on Friday, so stay tuned for that. 56. Yeah, the Flurry is a really, really nice pull. That's a really nice looking card. Like, that is such a clean autograph. And the wall set's really nice. So Minnesota cleaned up. Carolina did good so far. Winnipeg's done good so far. The Devils got their Brian Howland in, so they're probably stoked. Man, Charlie Lindgren pulled for the Capitals. Pulled a few of his cards from this, but pulled his black. But that just means this is a big future watch coming, right? Marner, Matthews, Draisaitl. It's a horizontal. It's a horizontal, so I think our upside is limited here. Oh, hey, you know what? Actually good for Colorado. Cal Ritchie. Cal Ritchie on the horizontal. You know what? We'll take that. We will take that. That is good card. So it rounded off to be like an okay case. Stanky and Lambert. McLean for the Islanders, Nazar and Bjorkstrand. But still like a little bit left. You know, Panarin, Kucherov, Jesper Wallstedt. Sure, as if Minnesota needs more. Jack St. Ivany to 399, Lambert and Kucherov. Yeah, still no big three. And we've opened what, like 3 Masters now? 3 or 4 Masters. Honestly, no big 4. The only Hudson Auto we got was in our YouTube video from like that just the warehouse picked up for me. And it is a pageantry. It's still not a base future watch. And future watches are those one things that are just like, they're actually random because they're all numbered to 999. Obviously they'll try and put them better, but it's still like, it's not like they're short printed. So Jack St. Ivany to 999. Matthews, Romanov, Brisson. Horvat, Barzell, Stützle, Hischier. Cutter, Broder, and Devin Cooley for the Flames. Mr. Philip Forsberg. Brian Rust. The Penguins, man, some of the Penguins have really rough edges on that. McTavish. Malatesta, Sammy Reinhart, and Sam Colangelo. So, I mean, for 6 boxes, that was fine. In the context of the case, that was quiet. I think that's pretty fair to say. Like, good 6 boxes, bad overall, like, master case. Like, one of the, honestly, probably the worst master case I've seen. Which sucks, because, honestly, if you're watching other breaks and, like, stuff, it's been, like, our masters have been... Our first dinner was really good, but after that, it's been all, like, eh. So, alright. Ultimate time, box number 637. Well, it's at least got a patch in it. Or metal, maybe, but... Oh, it's an update metal, too. That's actually nice, though, for the Leafs. Matthews to 15 on the purple base. Ridley Gregg to 299 for the Senators. Jordan Spence on the metal with the... I honestly don't know how these got through QA, because this one's not even that bad, but it's still pretty scratched up. And Hugh McGing. Well, that was the break. Yeah, that was... I was expecting it to be better. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting that inner to be better. It was at least fun, but yeah, it was at least fun, but like all things considered, that was pretty weak, I would say, for a whole master case. Like the flurry's probably the top hit from the whole master. By the way, they changed the point thickness on these from like fits in a 180 to doesn't fit in a 180. Learned the hard way. These are 75s. But the Ridley Gregg's not bad. Like, Ultimate was okay. Spence is okay. Gregg is fine. I mean, the Matthews base to 15 is fine, you know? So, let's do a recap here. Let's go through the autographs. We got Charlie Lindgren, Alex Lyon, Sam Hellenius. The Sam Reinhart's pretty cool. Chibrikov, Brandon Tanev, Chatfield, Dakota Joshua, Cooley for the Flames, Kapanen. You know what? Kapanen's not half bad either. We got really nothing major in the number stack as far as I remember. Oh, the Ogren level 3 and the Michkov red. Holofoils of Leech. That's really about it. Obviously the Spence and that. One of our clear cuts was Brian Hallinan. I really don't feel like dragging that out. 15 for Matthews from Ultimate and 299 on the Greg Auto. Cal Ritchie 2599, which is nice. The Peg Sandberg to 99. We'll go Mr. Svechnikov on the Outburst in the 3rd spot. Nice card. Like, honestly, nice card. This is actually a really tough top pick. Cause like probably sells better, but I really like him. So we'll go Wallstedt second. That 2nd place. And then Flower gets 1st place, just because, you know, his autograph's pretty nice. So, all right, that's Group Break 585.